It's quick. It's almost like a fast kick. Remember the motion from here. 1, 2. Got it?
At Minnesota Star Martial Arts, 7-time national champion Master James Franklin doesn't just lead by example, he still competes in Taekwondo.
I have retired a couple times, but it's the love of the game that brings you back in.
The 6th degree black belt earned a silver medal last summer at the AAU National Championships. Franklin was invited to join the USA Masters team, which will travel to Korea in May to compete in the Asian Pacific Games.
It's very exciting in my whole 30 years in doing Taekwondo. I've never been to Korea.
Coach and 4th degree black belt Master Miranda Corwin punched her own ticket to Korea. She got an invitation to join the USA Masters team after she won gold at last year's AAU National Championships.
I was overwhelmed with joy and I was very humbled, and it's always been a dream come true to go to Korea.
Corwin's father introduced her to Taekwondo at a young age, and she's dreamed of traveling to Korea ever since her grandmother made the trip.
Since 1988, when my grandmother traveled to Korea, I've always wanted to go. So it's tearful, it's a great opportunity. I'm beyond humbled to go, especially with my coach and my instructor.
For these two masters, their moves are being closely watched by their students.
I'm super excited for him and Master Corwin, because I for one have always kind of wanted to go to Korea because I was adopted from there.
I'm super excited that I'm able to go with. I'm paying for my own ticket, and I'll be accompanying him there.
Masters Franklin and Corwin are the only members of the USA Masters team from Minnesota going to Korea.
We're really looking forward to showing our stuff, and hopefully we'll get to Korea and do well.
The annual North Suburban Home Improvement Show is almost here. It takes place Saturday, March 11th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Andover YMCA Community Center. More than 100 exhibitors will be on hand, showcasing their latest products and services. You can also make an appointment with an architect and get some free advice. Admission is also free, but you're asked to bring a non-perishable food item or cash donation for the ACBC food shelf. For more details, log on to northsuburbanhomeshow.com. Here's a quick recap of the Tuesday, February 21st City Council meeting. This week, the City Council approved plans and ordered the advertisement of bids for this year's street reconstruction program. This summer, 4.5 miles of city streets will be reconstructed in the area south of 131st Avenue between Coon Creek Boulevard and Shenandoah Boulevard. Property owners impacted will be assessed a portion of the reconstruction cost. The contract for the project is expected to be awarded in April. Another big reconstruction project is planned this summer, this one on Northdale Boulevard in front of Coon Rapids High School. On Tuesday night, the City Council awarded a contract for the project in the amount of $307,000. Plans include relocating the existing main crosswalk further to the east to better align with the high school's new main entrance and the stadium. Other plans include making the crosswalk at Wren Street on the west side of the high school more visible to traffic, adding speed limit and speed display signs in the school zone, as well as some sidewalk improvements. Work on 2 city trails will also take place this summer. A 2,500 linear foot section of the Coon Creek Regional Trail will be reconstructed between Yellow Pine Street and Northdale Boulevard. Also, a 600 linear foot section of the Sand Creek Trail will be realigned south of Sycamore Circle and north of 118th Lane. A contract for both projects is expected to be awarded in April. And that's a quick recap of the February 21st City Council meeting. As always, you can find the full meetings on cable or the CTN Coon Rapids YouTube channel.
Welcome into our new Family Services Center.
After a 5-year process, Family Promise of Anoka County, which helps families experiencing housing insecurity, has a new home of its own in Coon Rapids.
We have a commercial property that'll be our Family Services Center. Our offices will be here. All of the work that we do with the families will be out of this space, case management and all those meetings.
That space is located off Coon Rapids Boulevard, right next to Highway 610. Family Promise has also purchased a nearby home where one family can stay at a time.
Traditionally, our program has been 90 days, so a family comes in and they have about 90 days to work through 3 phases of the program. Usually it's a make money, save money, find housing. What we're going to have over here is a space for families to come in and have meetings with us.
Right now, with the help of an army of volunteers, the push is on to get the new Family Services Center up and running by late spring.
Some reconfiguring the walls, redoing some of the flooring that's in here, moving some doors from one place to another. So we're going to turn this place into a big mess before we get it ready for everybody.
Family Promise, which started serving families in 2010, has received more than $1 million in community development block grant funding to get the project this far. A capital campaign is currently underway to raise another $130,000 by April. In the future, they'd like to raise even more funding for additional housing options. If you'd like to donate your time or money, or just learn more about the project, log on to familypromiseanoka.org.
Very cute. I like it. It's earthy.
A new business in Coon Rapids is putting a twist on the pop-up shop concept.
I am Handmade Treasures by Dana. Dana, everything is handmade with my own little hands.
The Nesta Threads Boutique Marketplace recently opened in Coon Rapids Square off Coon Rapids Boulevard.
Instead of us popping up, the vendors pop up. They rotate and change instead of the location.
The storefront has 9 retail spaces that can be rented out for a flat fee by the week or month. Spaces can also be shared by more than one person. Displays and fixtures are provided. Nesta Threads coordinator Lisa Clemens says it's a treasure hunt of unique, handmade, and custom gifts.
And every time you come in, you're probably going to find something different.
These 2 rooms here.
Dana Lindahl of Coon Rapids was one of the first vendors to set up shop, selling everything from trees and angels to ornaments and baskets in December. She will likely be back with new products in the spring.
I really think this concept is going to take off. I could stay here for 3 months if I choose. I could come for a month. I could come for a weekend. I absolutely love that.
Resources are shared to keep overhead costs low, thus creating an affordable retail option. Vendors keep their own profits and work as little as 3.5 hours a week.
Local shopping is disappearing. We have Target and Walmart, but the touch and feel we all still want is disappearing. So this creates that in a smaller environment, a more cost-effective environment.
The sounds of the accordion filled the Coon Rapids Civic Center Thursday evening. Richard Saplinski performed as part of the annual Winter Concert Series, which is put on by the Coon Rapids Arts Commission. 2 more concerts remain. On March 9th, it's the Riverside Rockets, and on April 13th, the Backyard Band takes the stage. All concerts start at 7 p.m. Tickets can be purchased at the door. The Coon Rapids High School varsity competition cheer team is competing on the national stage this weekend in Florida. On Monday night, the community turned out for a special send-off ceremony at the high school. The evening included performances by the competition cheer team, middle school team, and more. Charitable Minnesota, which runs the charitable gambling operations at several local businesses, also presented a check to the team for more than $13,000.
We are very proud of your success this season and so happy to help make this trip possible to all of you. So congratulations and good luck.
The National High School Cheerleading Competition takes place at the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex in Orlando, February 10th through the 12th. We wish the team all the best. Square dancers from across the region converged on Northdale Middle School last weekend
both ends, single to the way.
For the 44th annual Midwinter Magic, put on by Swing Masters, the Square Dance Callers Association in Minnesota.
Each caller has their own style. So if you get to a lot of dances that have a caller that you're really familiar with and you really like, it's a really fun time.
Well, it's convenient for us here.
Les Merrier is a member of Hotfoot Stompers, a local square dance club that uses Northdale Middle School as its home base.
This event is tailored towards newer dancers. So people that have just gone through the first half of lessons are here.
Swing the wild one.
Anna Soland, co-president of Hotfoot Stompers, really enjoys the social aspect of square dancing. Her husband now hits the dance floor too.
He was like, well, square dancing is obviously a big part of your life and probably will continue to be, so I should probably learn. And so yeah, now he's out there having a blast too.
Organizers say square dancing isn't just for the older generation. Kids as young as 5 take part, and those involved hope more youth will join the fun.
They have a great time. We have a lot of homeschool students that are getting involved, and they get the word around to each other, and they all come together, and they do a lot of high energy dancing around, and they really enjoy it.
If you'd like to get involved, many square dance clubs, including Hotfoot Stompers, offer free lessons in the fall. For more information, log on to trydancingnow.com.
It's physical exercise, it's social exercise, it's just straight up fun.
This woman is my destiny, say with me, whoa, whoa, shut up and dance with me. It's worth you, kick it up, here we go.
And this is 6 minutes from school.
A groomed Nordic ski trail in Coon Rapids has been something former high school varsity coach and now volunteer Denny Nelson has talked about for years. Working through the details with city officials from Coon Rapids, it finally became a reality last Wednesday.
Well, today is our first official Nordic ski practice on our new 1.25 kilometer ski trail at Riverview Reservoir Park.
There are over 30 skiers on the boys and girls team who are thrilled with the new ski trail.
I think it's a really nice trail. There's a few things with the grooming, but it was a first try. I think for the first time it was really nice.
The team got a grant from the North Star Ski Touring Club to make the trail not only for high school athletes, but citizen skiers as well.
The North Stars gave us the grant for grooming, signage, all kinds of development.
Denny then built a grooming sled with one of his former athletes.
Rick Petroff was my first ski captain back in 1979-80. Rick and his homemade groomer, which actually flattens out what we call a skate deck for the freestyle skating technique, but it also has the classical side track, 2x2 track as well.
The skiers are happy to have a groomed ski trail which they can train on in Coon Rapids, meaning less time traveling to practice and more time skiing.
I love it because it's our own trail that we get to ski on, and we get it to ourselves, and we can also use it anytime.